welcome back to the channel. Again, we're all about Legends this week. This one, we've got a big one. So, great big one this week. Oop, let's grab the empty box. In Big John Studd. Several months ago on the podcast, we had a whole episode dedicated to the big men of professional wrestling. And of course, that episode and list that we made wouldn't have been complete without Big John Studd. He's known to be a very large man. Had a lot of legendary encounters. So today I've got the figure. Looks like he's got his Big John Studd robe. He looks to be in the white pants, and looks like he's got an extra set of hands with him, which are weapon holder hands. So it already gets a thumbs up. Y'all know me. Weapon holder hands are a deal breaker for me. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll read you the little bio on the back. We'll take a look at the box. This one was another one I got on eBay. So I think it was eBay. Might have been Mercari. One of those. It was nothing special. You know, I've had a few really good interactions and good buys from eBay, and I really went out of my way to promote those. But these were nothing special. Just really good deals and more Legends to go on the Legends shelf when it eventually gets built. Who knows? So real quick, we'll go over the box and then I'll read that. Got the portrait, Legends logo, Big John Studd. This is from Series 11. Cowboy Bob Orton over here was from Series 13. There's your Elite Collection logo. Got the portrait on the side. Portrait on the side. One side has the Legends logo. One has the Elite. Face sculpt looks to be pretty good. We'll look into that a little bit more when we get him out. Go ahead and read this, and I'll tell you who else is in the line. Big John Studd at 6'10" and over 360 pounds. Big John Studd was one of the true giants of his era. Though he spent much of his first tenure in WWE as a member of the hated Heenan family and challenging Andre the Giant in numerous battles of the big men, the WWE Universe was on his side when he returned after a 2-year absence. The newfound respect and adoration from the crowd provided him with the momentum to win the second ever Royal Rumble, achieving one of the crowning moments of his enormous career. So, very cool. Yes, he was a member of the Heenan family. That's, if I'm being honest, there is a figure that I am desperately wanting, and I think they should do, hear me out on this one before we continue, hear me out. I think they should do, in the Ultimates line, a full set of managers. Now, the way they're doing Ultimates right now, they're doing them, each wave has 3, so a full wave of managers. So I'm thinking Bobby, thinking Paul Heyman, and Paul Ellering. That would be my 3 choices. Let me know in the comments, you know, who would be your choices if they're going to do a manager wave in the Ultimates line. And I would say if they're going to do it in the Ultimates line, they should provide where possibly you can, with the different heads and maybe different suits or jackets, something like that, where you can go through sort of the eras, depending on what they were doing in that part of their career. There's several different ways you can do Heenan and Heyman for sure. I know there's a Legends with Bobby in the Weasel suit, but I just, as iconic as that is, I'm just not as interested. I really want the other one. I know there's one out there. I would really like to see the Ultimate set though. So let me know in the comments down below. Would you like to see an Ultimates wave of Legend of they got Legends, Ultimates wave of managers? There's others that can go be done in that But I think if they're going to do it, they absolutely 100% have to have Bobby the Brain Heenan and Paul Heyman. After that, it's a anybody's game. But those two are a must-have. So continuing on, back to Big John Studd. So the other figures in the line are Bam Bam Bigelow, Scott Hall, and this is a not NWO Scott Hall, which is kind of weird, but he's just got doesn't have NWO stuff on. Of course, Big John Studd, and then the Macho Man Randy Savage with the Cream of the Crop Cup. There's actually a chase of that figure, the Macho Man. So stay tuned to the channel. You never know, you might see some of those. We've already seen Bam Bam. So without any further ado, I think it's time to go ahead and unbox him. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, got him out. Very nice. Face sculpt is pretty good. This is the white tights, stars on each side, red boots. Okay, I was having trouble balancing him, but I think I've got it down now. He did come with, like I mentioned earlier, the weapon holder hands. So he's already got good marks because of that. Before I put the robe on him, we're going to check some joints. Uh-oh. So he does hold his arm up. Got quite large arms. Okay, so the shoulder, they are a little bit loose, but they're not loose to a point where they don't hold themselves up. But when they're in the down position, they do kind of wiggle a little bit. He has ab crunch, doesn't lean forward very far, but does lean back pretty good. Hips seem fine. Ooh. I said that. This side is very tight. Let's see if we can work with that a little bit. Yeah, that side is very tight. But as long as I can get it in the right spot where he stands up, it's all right. Hip swivel. Okay, that's in good shape. Look at the knees. Top one, little loose, not a problem though. Bottom's definitely tighter. Same thing on this side. Oof. Ankle is very tight. It goes back and forth, goes side to side very easy though. So, not too bad. Don't like that. Yeah, those knees, those top portions of the top spot on the knees is sometimes a problem. That I don't like that. That arm shouldn't move that easily like that. So, anyways, let's go ahead and put the robe on though. It's pretty cool. Nice cloth, good robe. As you can see, we've got well, it's printed on, but the faux embroider SB or BJS for Big John Studd. So it's nice, and he's got the tie around. It's sewed on, so you don't have to worry about losing that. Let's see, straighten these out. Now I didn't check the elbow joints. This one's kind of loose. This one's pretty tight. So okay, come on, get this robe on. So, as you've probably noticed from the last video and this one as well, I kind of changed things up this week, and I don't have the ring that I usually have, and I set the figures in the middle of it. Just thought I'd change it up just a bit. If you guys would, let me know down in the comments what you think about not having the ring, doing it a little bit different. Like to have the input. I don't want to double knot that or anything, but it looks pretty good. Robe fits just fine. I don't talk about it. Anyways, leave your comments. Big jerk robe. Come on, tie it on me. Tighten it a little bit better. I don't want to double knot that though. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. Big John stud with the robe on. Yeah, he is. I can't tell if his balance is off because the knees are a little loose or the hip is stiff, or if it's just kind of odd because he is a little bit rounder in the belly, much like myself. So he's supposed to be 6'10". I don't have the stats on that one. So that means he should definitely be taller than Cowboy Bob Orton here. And he most certainly is. As far as the scale goes, they've done a good job on that. I don't have a ruler. I'd measure to see if he follows into scale with that. These should be about 1/12 scale. So, again, weapon holder hands. He's got closed fist hands on. Can't decide if I'm going to leave those on or not. Probably decide that off camera before I make him permanent addition to the shelf. He's pretty heavy. I mean, he is a much larger figure. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. If I can pick him up and set him back down and he's still standing up in the same way, that's a good thing, because otherwise that'd be a problem. So there's not much else to show on this one. It is a very nice one. Very happy to have Big John in the collection. Of course, we'll have to continue and see if we can build the full Heenan family. That'll be awesome. So we'll keep adding to the collection, and we'll try to put together the full set of the Heenan family, including Bobby. Hopefully, in Ultimate Edition form. Let's everybody go ahead and start emailing Mattel now about getting those manager figures in Ultimate Edition taken care of. So y'all join me in that. We'll send those emails. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you would, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified of all of our other videos. Come join us every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time for the podcast. We'll talk about the past, present, future of wrestling. Sometimes we get into it, top 10 list, just plain discussion. Sometimes we don't have time for nothing else but what happened this week. So go ahead and join us on that. Follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, and of course TikTok. And then, if you would, hit the share button anytime you see Gladiator Wrestling Podcast posted something, whether it be a video or a post on Facebook. If you see the Gladiator Wrestling Podcast did it, hit the share button and help us spread as far and wide as we possibly can. We thank you so much. Gladiator out.